Hello all. In this session, we will see the process of installing IBM WebSphere MQ on Linux server. If you look at this, this is the MQ Linux binary that we are going to use for our IBM MQ server installation. Before that, make sure that you log in as root user. Now we logged in as root user. We need to decompress the tar.gz file by using the gunzip command. Gunzip, and this is the file which we need to unzip. This takes some time. Now we are done with the gunzip. Now we need to extract the installation files from the tar file by using the following command: tar -x vf, and give this tar file name. See, it extracts all the files from that tar file. Now we are done with the extracting the installation files. Now there will be a new folder created called MQ server. Go into that, empty server. If you look into it, there are a lot of files, installation files, which we are going to use now. Before that, before for the installation, we need to accept the license. We can accept this license directly, or we can even accept this license as a text. So now for accepting the license, simply say ./mq license .sh. This is this shell script which we need to run to accept the license. Press 1 to accept the agreement. Now we have accepted the license. We need to, now it has given us permission to proceed with the install. Even we can accept the license by simply using the -text only command in this way: ./mq license .sh -text only. This enables us to text in the current shell, which can be read by the screen reader, so we can use this command. Now as we already accepted the license, let's go ahead, let's proceed further to install. If this installation is not the only installation of IBM MQ on the system, let's say if you already have installed MQ earlier, then again you have to go by a separate process where you need to run the create MQ package command to create a unique set of packages to install on the system, so that it will be created with a new instance name. But in this case, I'm installing it for the first time, so let's go ahead and proceed for the installation. Now to install IBM MQ, to support the just a running of a queue manager, we can simply install the MQ series runtime or the MQ series server components. So these two components are enough for us to support the running of a queue manager. So and also to install to the default location, that is /opt/mkm, we need to simply use rpm-ivh to install each component that we require. For example, to install the runtime and server component to the default location, simply we can use this command rpm-ivh mq series runtime dot hyphen star dot rpm Also MQ series server hyphen star, a hyphen could be any version, dot rpm. These are the two components which we install simply for running a queue manager, support the running of a queue manager. To install all the components to the default location, we have to use simply, we can use a wildcard to run MQ series star dot rpm. This will install all the components to the default location. Now, but I would like to install it, each component by component, or even we can install it simply by running the single component at a time. Now let's go ahead and start installing. Let's proceed with the installation. Now, in order to install this MQ server, like there are various components available, that shipped with the product MQ product. Now, this is the order in which we need to install our MQ so that we can finish up smooth with a smooth installation. Now, let's run our runtime first. This is the component. It's very important component. So simply in the director where we are there, simply do ls minus ltr, sorry, do ls grep I need runtime, so search with it. So this is the package which I need to run, so simply select it, run rpm minus ivh and the package name. So this is the first package we are installing. I'm sorry, just got double. rpm minus ivh. So this is the package which we are installing now. This takes some time. See, it has created the MQM and the group user MQM and group MQM, which are the primary group, and the user MQM are the owners for all the directories owned by MQ server product. So it's now installing the MQ series runtime. We are done with installing the first package, that is runtime. Next, we have to install MQ series JRE, RPM hyphen IVH, so this is the package which we need to install now. Simply do RPM hyphen IVH and then our MQ series JRE package. Hit enter. So it should be installed in a minute. We are done with installing JRE component as well. Now next we need to install MQ series Java component. It's not mandatory for us to every time use the IBM provided JDK, but still you can go sorry, for JRE it's not mandatory for you to go ahead with only IBM JRE, but instead you can use any JRE that is available in the supported list of IBM official site. Now let's install IBM Java. For this, do ls, look for the MQ series Java. So now this is the package which we need to install. So simply do rpm -ivh and the package name. So it'll take some time. This is Java component, and then we are for the next component, that is MQ series server. Simply look up for that component, MQ series server, and this is the package which we need to install. Simply select it, click rpm -ivh and the package name. This installs the MQ series server. Next, take a MQ series web component, do the lookup ls grep for this component MQ series web. Okay, this is available in version 9. Sorry for that. Okay. Now ls grep next component is MQ series FTP base. So this is the package which we need to install. Do rpm -ivh and the package name. So it's preparing to install. Next component which we need to install is FTP agent, MQ series FTP agent. ls grep, this is the component I'm looking for. Now do rpm -ivh and the package name. Hit enter. Meanwhile it installs. Let's take the next component, FT service. Do ls and grep the package that we need to install. Do FTP service. Now this is the package which I have to install, rpm -ivh and the package name. Hit enter. Meanwhile this gets installed. Let's proceed ahead with the next component, that is FTP logger. Now do a lookup ls grep for the package. Now this is the package which I need to install, rpm -ivh and the package name, full name of package. Hit enter. Okay, now this is done. Let's go ahead with the next one, MQ series FT tools. Again, grab the package name, ls grep and the package name. This is the package which I need to install, rpm hyphen ivh, and the package name. Meanwhile that gets, gets installed, let's take the this AMQP package is available in version 9, but since we are installing only version 8, let's skip that and let's go ahead with the next component. Now grab the next package, AMS, simply do ls, sorry, rpm hyphen ivh, and the package name. That is installed. Now let's go ahead with the next remaining components. Now this is MQ series XR service. Simply grep for the package name, full name, do this one. Now rpm hyphen ivh and package name. Simply copy and paste it so that we won't miss out. Okay, next go ahead with the next component, that is MQ series explorer. Well, this is an optional component. You can install along with the product, or you can even install like a support pack called ms0t, so you can go ahead like that. So now let's do a lookup. Let's do the grep for the package, MQ explorer package. Okay, this is the package which I need to install. Do rpm hyphen ivh and give the full package name. Okay, meanwhile it's installed. It takes some time because it's a bit heavy component. Meanwhile, then let's go for the next one. This is MQ series GS kit. Still a few more minutes left. It's a bit big component, so it takes some time. Awesome. Now that's finished. Meanwhile, let me pick up the next. That's GSK kit. I guess it is in my clipboard already. We are left with only few more services: client and man messages and samples SDK. To install to a non-default location, normally you can use rpm prefix option also, so that you could give your own custom location instead of the default location. Okay, we are done with the MQ series explorer. Now do the grep for the next package, that is gsk kit center. Now this is the package which I need to install, rpm ivh, and this is the package. Hit enter. Meanwhile this is being installed, let's go ahead with the next component, that is MQ series client. Sorry. Okay, we are done with this. Let's do the grep for the next package. So this is the client package. Now do rpm -ivh and the package name. So this is also done. So quick. Next, we have MQ series man. Do grep for the package. Okay, this is the package. Then do rpm -ivh and the package name. Hit enter. Done. Now next, do grep for the next component, MQ series message. So this is the package which we need to install. So I just need only English version, or simply I could do something like rpm hyphen, if you want all the language, if you want the support for all the languages. Now this is you can install all these, but for now I will go ahead with English. En. Okay, here you go. Okay, this is done. Now let me install the MQ series samples package too. Now simply do grep ls grep. This is the package rpm -ivh and the package name. Sorry, two times. Done. Meanwhile, let's copy the next component, that is SDK. This is the last component, because since these two are supported, available in version 9, if you are installing version 9 MQ, then you can install these two. Now do the grep for the last component. Okay, now this is the package which I need to install, rpm -ivh and the package name. Okay, we are done with the MQ installation. Now next, let's set this installation as the primary installation, so that whatever the commands it takes, it just takes immediately. So let's go to do the echo MQ underscore installation underscore path. This is the environment variable which will have. Okay, so I think, okay, I did not run that. Okay, now go to cd slash var slash mqm. This is the directory ls. Now in this, go to cd bin, sorry, okay, cds cd slash I don't remember the file name, location of that. Let's do RPM hyphen to verify the installation QA. What all packages got installed? RPM hyphen QA grep for the MQ. So these are all the packages that were already installed. So these are all the packages that were installed. Now go to cd slash opt slash mqm cd bin ls. Now here simply set the dot slash set mqinst minus I instance minus p hyphen p slash opt slash mqm. This is the primary installation. Now this is done. Installation 1 set as the primary installation. Now do su mqm as a user, super user. Now you're already in MQ. Now do the DSP MQ. So this is the version which we installed, WebSphere MQ 8.0.0.4, and it's a 64-bit on a Linux OS. And installation name of my MQ installation 1. If you install another installation, you need to give it with a new installation like installation 2, and it depends, like if you want to set it as a primary installation, still you can do as we did earlier, like dot slash set mqinst minus I minus p and the installation directory name. Now our data path is slash var slash mqm and the installation path is slash opt slash mqm. These are the default locations. As I told you earlier, now installation, custom installation, you can do it as rpm hyphen hyphen prefix, but this is a default installation. And the product I installed is the developer versions. So this is a free version released by IBM for the training and development purposes, non-commercial use. So this is the developer version. So we are done with the MQ installation. Now you can create a queue manager and see, create MQM. Let's say let me create a sample one. So it's creating queue manager and all the objects. Now simply start a strmqm qm1. I have started the queue manager. Done. See, if you check, so one queue manager is running with the status running. So qm1 is the queue manager and this is in running status. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.